You'd be very pleased with that?
Yeah, Jeff, but, you know, like we've had a lot of our own problems lately, and, you know, to get through to the night grand final the other night and come out and beat the Swans, who are a very good side. We were really pleased with our performance today.
Were you expecting a tough match today? Because it certainly was that in the first half.
Yeah, oh, well, I mean, they have been ever since Tommy's coached Sydney. It's, you know, it's the first time we've beaten them since Tommy's coached Sydney, and from that point of view, you know, they win by 7 or 8 goals. It's an excellent win. We've got a dozen players out. Probably, you know, 7 or 8 would nearly get right back into the side. So to win by a good margin and have those sort of players available coming up soon, it's really pleasing for the club.
I'm going to ask you, there's a lot of hype and a lot of publicity about Timmy Watson playing today. Yeah. The fact that the announcement that he decided he wouldn't play, and it was his own decision to pull out of the side today. Is there anything more to it than that? No, not really. He
rang me this morning about 9:30 and said that he had trained on Saturday morning, and that his knee just sort of got a bit of swelling in it, and he felt that it wasn't the right thing to play today, knowing how crucial a match it was, and so he rang up and just pulled out of the side.
And do you think you'll be right for next week's big clash? It's at Waverley, isn't it, where he injured the knee against Carlton?
Oh, yeah, well, I never think of those things, but, you know, it's probably disappointing from his sake and naturally our supporters' sake, but that's just the way it goes, and just give another kid an opportunity, I suppose.
All right, you've got plenty of new kids in the side with young Keane and Bailey today.
Yeah, okay. Flood and Hamilton and those sort of boys. You know, we're pretty happy with the boys we're bringing up, but I was just really pleased with our overall team performance.
Well done, Kevin.
Thanks a lot.
Well played, Bombers. Commentators are Dick Mason, Jeff Leake and John Nichols.
9 points, 44-35. Swatted down towards Stevie Wright. His hand pass ineffectual. Kick off the ground favours Essendon. Comes towards Carroll, but nice hands there by Izard. He's manhandled, but gets the hand pass away. It's knocked back in turn towards Browning of the Swans. Can't pick it up. Finally captured with the ball, but they holding the man is the decision as Holden gets the free kick. Oh, red hot.
Red hot, yeah. However, would like to see that again, just to be sure. Here's Craig Holden at half back and kicks into the middle. Amazes the target because he's a bit active for Folds. Tui, oh, a blind swipe, gives Essendon a chance here. Folds gets it again. Kick into the middle, past the middle in fact, out to Baker. No, he meant for Baker, but just taken away from him by Murphy.
Henwood is the kicker of the ball towards Kappa. Kappa behind, can't mark, off the ground, touched and kept in play, but finally got out of play by Winton, the fullback, who's done a very good job on Kappa today so far. 6 minutes gone, third term. The Swans 44, the Dons 35. Jeff Leake.
There's Salmon, a nice tap to Clark. His speed gets him away from the pack and boots the ball, but oh gee, lack of thinking there. Ironmonger shoots the handball out the Healy and onto Browning. Browning within the 50-metre squeeze, a lovely long kick, and that's a gem. Oh, deserved a better fate. Smacked the goal post about 4 feet from the top.
Winton kicks to himself and decides to go to the outer flank, looking for a lead out there by Kevin Walsh. Flies high and holds a great mark. Short pass by Walsh. Possession downfield to Keane. Keane towards the big fellow, Danaher! Terry Danaher.
Third mark, Richard.
About to put Essendon within 4 points. They're 10 points behind at the moment. Terry Danaher kicks away. Goal umpire says, OK. Second goal to Terry Danaher. And Essendon are within 4 points. They are 6-5-41 and the Swans 6-9-45 after 7.5 minutes. Here's that exchange of play again. And Danaher getting good position for this mark. In front, early leap, and just hung in the air to fingertip the ball.
Yes, good pair of hands by Terry Danaher, and a typical captain's goal under pressure, straight through the middle. These 11 possessions to Terry Danaher.
Seems to be the battle of the side that can do the best with the win. The Swans kicked 5 when they had it. The Bombers kicked 3, but an early start in this third term by the Dons with Danaher's first has got them within 4 points. Here they go again through Baker. Good tap on. The fleet-footed he's charged up with a free kick to Baker. His manhandle. Now this is the side favoured by the breeze. The Dons kicking towards the school end. This is Baker's 12th possession. He's certainly had more than Williams, who's been a poor player for the Swans. Lovely mark. Once again, it's Danaher. He's on fire. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. And if Terry can repeat the dose of the kick a minute ago, he'll kick the Dons to the front position. They're 4 points behind at the moment, which is 10 minutes into this third quarter. Looks good. No doubt about that. And the Bombers snatched back the lead at just over the 10-minute mark for Terry Danaher's third goal.
A deliberate piece of play there by Baker. He saw the lead by Danaher and honoured it. And Danaher, despite a lot of pressure, was able to take that mark and then kick truly. So the Bombers back in front by 2 points. 47 plays 45, and they've been playing 9 minutes 20 seconds at the bounce of the ball. And a good tap down by Salmon. Bombers running again. Free kick again. Stephen Clark this time has 2 goals already, but is too far out to score. Waiting for the lead by Danaher. Short pass, half volley, kick up in the air by Keane. Danaher climbs high but unsuccessfully. And the Swans break away again through Carroll. Sends out wide. Walsh is shepherded. Nice bit of play there by Clark. Ball hits the ground. And that'll be bounced.
It's fairly obvious the word has been given by Essendon coach Kevin Sheedy for the Bombers to really get a wriggle on in this third quarter with the breeze, because in the first term it took them 18 minutes before they could kick a goal, and which is not good enough at Windy Hill against the Swans, who don't like playing here but have had their success here as they did last year. And Browning picks up this free kick, or a free to Carroll, and Carroll's kicking towards the centre. Williams and Hurd, who's shattered him all day and beaten him. Williams not been a good player, has had one kick. Stevie Wright played it well. Hinwood back pedals, gets away from Walsh. Strength shows out there. He whips it into the centre. Good judgment by Hamilton. Then over to Keane, who's Essendon's best possession winner. That's about 15 he's had. Hawker looks good as he takes it from him on the half-forward line. Was tripped a little as he gets it down to Terry Danaher, intercepting his Roberts. Up towards the wing position. Mitchell's got it.
Potter it is who sends the Swans forward with a funny old kick out in front of that little scoreboard, which shows Essendon leading by 2 points. 11 minutes gone, third term. Big crowd here at Essendon to see the game of the day between the Swans and the Bombers. Swans sitting in top place in the ladder. Salmon does his own ruck work, but a slow disposal. Baker can't get it. Goes boring in once again. Under the pack, Potter once more, and he'll be forced to give up the football. Bounce on the centre wing. Ironmonger there. Again, another possession by Keane. Kicks the ball forward to be marked by Roberts. Roberts decides to play on. Kicks across the half-forward line. Bays are right behind his opponent. It's all Essendon as Bomber Thompson comes out from the back line. Caught! Penalised! Hand pass. Shot on goal. Potter behind. No, I'm sorry, that was Mitchell.
Now Neil Cordy's just slipped on the field. He's replaced Bolton, and Cordy's first touch on Windy Hill soil in the Swans Guernsey as Winton waits for the ball to come back. A good crowd at Windy Hill. They certainly turn up in their numbers. And Winton to the outer wing. Oh, almost at the back. I don't know who that happened to be. Here's Clark. Sockers it. Bailey. Hurd now, running under the half-forward line. Looks good. Izard running with the flight of the ball. Carter had it all parcelled up as he cleared it and did it very well. Up towards Bays. Waits for the bounce. Eludes Folds. Also Baker. Clever play, Bays. In a half forward, Henwood, but Salmon's there. Thups it on towards Thompson. Spins into trouble. Can he get out of it? Good stuff. Bailey should give it to the man running through. Tried to hold onto it too long. Thompson out now to Winton. Roberts traps it well on the half-back line. Nicely back to Tui. Tui's long kick, a great passage of play here. Capper's there. Walsh had it, lost it, rolled down his arms. Well done, Kevin Walsh, as he clears the ball to Danaher. And what a mark that one is, and Terry's giving them leadership. Great leadership in this third term. He's booted two.
Danaher decides to play on with a hand pass. And the Bombers going forward again. The target is Van der Haar, but Carter is first to the ball and takes the mark. Man with a permanent list of port. Out towards that dead pocket. Ironmonger and Salmon one hand each. Finally, it was Tui who got the kick. Going forward, taken by Hamilton for Essendon. Puts the Bombers back towards centre half forward. Flyers there include Baker, who snaps out of the packet. This is a goal coming up. Whatever you like, it's got to be a goal. It's a mark by Stephen Clark. He wanted so desperately to play on, but lost his footing. Baker running past, but a long way out. And Stephen Clark will go back along the boundary line. Looking. He sees the short pass, gives it to Danaher, but the umpire said, no, sorry, son, you'll have to kick it over your mark. Because I hadn't blown time back on.
And that's a very dead pocket on that side, isn't it? You would know, John Nichols.
Jeff Leake used to practice kicking goals there all training nights.
I could never kick them from there.
Stephen Clark decides to go back towards half forward. Salmon! First mark to the big fella. And he's a handy man to have dropping down from the centre of the ground to centre half forward. His 8th possession. Getting everything sorted out as usual. Football between knees. Socks tucked. Shorts hitched. Looks at the goals. Kicks the football. Behind. So the Bombers lead by 2 points now, 48-46, 7-6 to 6-10. Short kick by Carter as he plays on, Jeff.
Not a bad kick. Bays, a chance, Folds waiting for it. Salmon can't mark, but he's only taken one, but Terry Danaher's great inspiration to them this quarter with 2 goals. He's kicked 3, in fact. Merritt's been a strong player. Hamilton to Walsh. The Bombers are running in this quarter. They've got to get, there's some urgency out there. This is the quarter that's going to win the game.
Blatant push in the back. And it's been given away the opposite way.
It's Clark again who, like a rubber ball, bounces up. Oh, that's a lovely long kick from the little fellow. Van der Haar, can he reach up for this one? Oh! One-hander. Thank you very much. And if you want the spectacular, just ask Paul Van der Haar to give it to you, because, as Dick Mason said earlier in the piece, I wish he'd take one on the first grab. Well, he didn't. That was most exciting as he rolled into his armpit from point-blank range.
There was a small altercation taking place just out of picture as Van der Haar is brought around. No numbers were taken. Oh, he's only just got it through. Like to see that one again on replay. Van der Haar's first goal. Here's the mark by Van der Haar coming up.
Yes, long kick by Clark right into the square.
Second bite. So it's pretty hard to take him one hand first time.
Yes, that's correct.
I'll give him that one.
Still Van der Haar, it may give him some confidence, because Salmon and Van der Haar have both been out of the game so far for Essendon, and they desperately are needed to give them some more lift.
The Dons lead by 8 points. Nearly 18 minutes gone, Jeff.
And Salmon, they're doing well. That was Hurd tap it out. Carroll. Henwood on the outer wing. It's a long way in from out there, I can promise you that. And they've got to kick into a slight breeze. The Swans kicking into it anyway. Oh! Who was that? Up a country mile. Morwood it was. He's a strong player. And the ball to be balled up about 35 metres from the Swans' goal.
And Stevie Wright laying the law down, a treat there to the umpire, telling him what for. Umpire bounces the ball, has none of that. Knocked away towards the line, right there first. Comes back to it again, little Steve. This time he is pushed in the back, and the squeaky wheel gets the most grease. Steve Wright, difficult shot for goal here. Only the Essendon players can kick him from here. This is his 13th possession. Puts it up into the kick-off lines. They're looking for big flyers. Capper from behind, no chance. Picked up by Winton off the pack. Comes towards Cordy. Marks at the third bite. Play on.
He has touched off the boot, and the play on was the correct call.
Big crowd. Loving it. The Swans forward line. Salmon almost through it. Picked up by Cordy. Another shot. Capper in front. Had it. Rolled out of his chest. Right. Williams. Back to right. Oh, heads. Well, that's a definite free kick. Stevie Wright will have no pain when he gets up to have a shot here. It'll be the Swans' first goal for the quarter after 20 minutes of football. In the meantime, with the win, the Bombers have had a picnic. They've kicked 3. Terry Danaher's booted 2, but it's not a bad spot. In fact, it's the best difficult spot on the ground to kick from as Wright prepares to boot it. And he didn't do it well. For Jad on the full, of course, Essendon will take the free kick.
Well, the trouble here at Windy Hill is the goals aren't straight.
How do you work that out?
That's the opposition players. Ironmonger goes into a contest with Walsh. Picked up by Baker. Sends Essendon forward. And a good, clever mark taken by Williams. If there's not some physical pressure there, what is there? This is Darren Williams, centre of the ground. Towards Van der Haar. He's knocked out of it. Ball bounces vigariously. Picked up by Keane. Possession to Williams again. Shot on goal by the little fellow. Swings back in towards the pocket. Push in the back from behind, not paid. Pushed down over the shoulder. Free kick going towards Carroll. Swan centre half back. Dennis Carroll, one of the veterans of the side. 13th kick. Fist down. Go, Jeff.
Sorry, Duke. Harry Baker. Oh, and a fumble at the wrong time. Williams, at his 8th handball, he's had 1 kick. That's all. He's reported for smacking Baker. Here's Potter, good player. 2 goals in that second quarter and sells it a bit there, then kicks the ball to half-forward, feint to Capper. Witten's playing him from the front and winning. Here's Bayes. Long kick from Bayes. Went over. On the full. The Bombers will take the kick.
In fact, what Potter was doing is he was running outside the line but keeping the ball inside. And that's a short pass, well taken by Hawker, who led into space. And Mr. Cordy, I think, was going to give away 15 metres, but the umpire decided not. Into the centre, pushing the back. The ball comes to Browning, can't handle it properly. Picked up by Keane once again, valuable player for the Bombers. Slip over and pick up by Danaher. Nagged with the ball, too high. Free kick to the Essendon captain.
Oh, he's lucky.
Bit of a charity. Kicks towards half forward. Izard, ball knocked away from him by Big John Ironmonger, who made space. Kick towards Williams off the ground. Gets it back towards Cordy. Cordy gives it further afield, and the Swans are running once again. Little trouble. Mitchell kicks towards half forward. No flyers, they're all Essendon's. It was Salmon. Capper behind the back. Brought to ground, the ball play goes on. Picked up by Folds. Folds playing better in the second half, finds Izard. Izard off and running in a flash towards half forward. And the lead over Baker's head. Picked up by Holden. Holden gives the Swans possession in the centre of the ground once again. Little Murphy with the ball. Kicks the ball high into the air towards centre half forward. It's all Essendon. Fists at the ball. Down to ground. Thompson brilliantly out of trouble, gives the ball to Winton. Winton for a flood rather, further afield, and Essendon running again through Keane. Keane towards the full forward area, and it's Izzard who can't mark, or rather Williams who can't mark. Down to ground he comes once again. The little fellows are in charge. This is Williams. Snapshot at goal by Williams. Has it gone through?
It's out.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
The boundary umpire.
What rotten luck, but it did look good. And I think you're right, Dick. It was a curling goal from the boot of Williams. 24 minutes in, third quarter, 54 the Bombers, 46 the Swans, and an army of players there for that throw-in. That's Hurd who boots it out. Played well against Williams. He's beaten him, in fact. Good tagger. Terry Danaher, a star in this third quarter. Lovely balance by Folds. Boots it forward. Van der Haar. No, not this time. He's bowled over. Snuggle out the back.
Izzard are behind. Mark Browning just replaced by Thripp. Browning looking rather ruefully at the play as Terry Thripp, number 33 for the Swans, gets his first run in this game. Big climb was Porty. He claims the mark and it's allowed. Quickly plays on, gives Thripp first possession. He's in trouble but gets out of it. Gets caught. Bayes gets the kick. Forward it goes. Mark taken by Mitchell. He drives further forward. Looks for Kappa up forward. Long kick up towards the kick-off lines. Kappa from behind. Can't mark. Well played, Winton.
He has played well.
Free kick. No score. 24.5 minutes gone. And it's Winton. Takes the kick and comes down the grandstand flank looking for Salmon. Cordy up high. Pate gets the mark again. This is Neil Cordy. Kicks toward half forward. The lead by Kappa, but he's a long way out of it. And the mark taken by Roger Merritt.
No better man out there in the Essendon team anyway than Roger. It's his fifth mark. He's given them tons of strength. Oh, and so too is Terry Danaher, running full tilt. Just plucks the ball in front of his eyes. Down to Williams and Thripp, who's just come on. Williams played it well, and it's holding the man, I believe, or one or the other, holding the ball. And out with the fleet foot of Izzard. He steadies and misses. That's the way it goes.
Yes, for the last 2 or 3 snapshots of Izzard and Clark's have been unlucky, and the goals that Essendon desperately need are just not coming at the moment.
Bowls only lead by 10 points, and they've played 26 minutes. High in the pack was Bayes, but couldn't gather. Baker to shoot on goal for the Dons. Long shot drifting offline and hits the post for a throw-in.
Well, Essendon, John, have not used the breeze as they should they? They're running out of time. They only lead by 10.
No, they're also not quite playing well enough. The Swans are still putting them under extreme pressure, and coming into nearly three-quarter time, if they can just hold on.
As Baker had a chance, they lost it. The Swans are really jamming up that back line at the moment. Here's Craig Holden with his foot right on the boundary line, and he's smothered, and of course the ball's out of play and a throw-in.
A 10-point lead isn't really big enough at this stage for Essendon.
I agree with you, and the throw-in with big ironmonger there. The Bombers need a couple of quick goals if they have time. Clark maybe. Man in front, yes. Van der Haar. Well, it's the first one grabber he's taken in the match. A lot of courage in Vander. He was limping rather badly halfway through the first quarter. In fact, he came off.
He doesn't look very fit, Jeffrey.
No, he doesn't. And he shouldn't miss this one. He doesn't miss this one, and they lead by 16 points, which is a much better picture. His second goal, kicked in this quarter. And not much time left in this third term. And it's the Bombers 62 to 46.
Stephen Clark just getting a short kick in there, not aimed at Van der Haar in particular, and he was the man who was in front. And Carter very ruefully thinking about where he should have been. So 27.5 minutes gone, and it's 62 plays 46. The Dons in front. Ironmonger in ruck, but it's Salmon who gets his first hand of the ball. Picked up by Bailey for Essendon. Kicks it up and down into one spot. They all wanted to let it go, but the Swans have the runners in Holden, number 22, who's first to the ball. Izard, with great courage and skill, dives on it. Comes off hands towards Murphy, and Murphy puts the Swans further afield. There's a long kick towards the centre wing. Pack of players flying for it. Big Salmon over the top. Left-hand pass towards Baker. Baker drives for it. He's downed after he kicks the ball. No free kick further afield. Don's going for goal again. Clark, another one.
The Bombers' quarter, 5 goals, 5 to 3 behinds and a 22-point lead. But the Swans were coming home to the scoring end. 13 of 16 goals had been kicked at that end so far in the match. We rejoin it at the start of the last quarter.
Salmon at the apex. Healy started well, but needs to play a little better if the Swans are going to win this match. Had the ball, and as the umpire likes to ball up again, straight up and down. And again, Salmon beats Ironmonger. Here's Bolton. Bombers broke away, kept the Swans scoreless in that third term, and the Swans into attack. At the moment, Williams a chance. He's had one kick so far, and that's up to Capper and Winton. And Winton's played Capper from in front all day. He didn't then, and you see the result. Capper's kicked 2 goals. This will be his 4th kick. Two goals, 1 to Warwick Capper today. The Swans trailing by 22 points. 1.5 minutes into the final term. Ooh, he just got it in. And number 3 to Warwick Capper. And a good start for the Swans.
Third goal to keep the Swans' hopes alive. Dennis Carroll at centre-half forward, and Henwood has gone to centre-half back.
The ball hits the turf again, and it comes off hands. And finally, it comes towards Roberts, who runs through the pack and trips over. Struggle of players on the ground, and it will be bounced. Number 12, picking himself up from the bottom of the pack, is Steve Clark, who has 3 goals for Essendon. 3 snap goals. Centre wing, grandstand side. Merritt puts his knee into his opponent and gives away the free kick, which he did in the third term, but it wasn't penalised. Ironmonger. Big John kicks towards half forward. Bays is the target. Salmon for Essendon. Play on, they say. Get the ball moving quickly. So he kicks a skyscraper. Ironmonger there again to knock the ball down. Good two-handed tap. Essendon through Izard. Swing the ball out wide to Hawker. Hawker gains possession. Short pass. Knocked away. Good football by Carter. Good defensive stuff when that lead from Van der Haar looked almost a certainty.
Essendon 68. The Swans 52. Essendon's forward line. Roger Merritt in the ruck in this court. Oh, it would have been lovely in Essendon play that. Bolton read it nicely. Onto Healy. 50-metre kick to the middle. Stretching mark there. Walsh loses it to Carroll. He steals it from him, and Carroll breaks away.
High tackle.
Well, he couldn't hear the whistle. It wasn't looking at the umpire. And the tackle is going against Tony Morwood. And Walsh will take the kick just on the defence side of the middle. It comes across to Salmon, and Roger Merritt. And Salmon couldn't mark a thing in the first half, and now he's one of their best players. Mark number 4, a short one to Williams. That's Darren Williams, and Greg Williams grabs him.
Too high.
Another too high tackle, and the Essendon Williams takes the kick.
Darren Williams, centre of the ground, just forward of the centre. Kicks it high, gives the man up in the air every chance. Down the ground, a chance for Stephen Clark, but Bolton gathers crumbs. His kick half smothered. Chance now for Essendon, once again Hurd. Essendon in plenty of possession to Baker, and Baker's disposal is good. Again short to Hawker, unguarded. And behind the play, an Essendon player down. Danaher leads and marks. And play is going to be held up. Bolton is being spoken to by the umpire. But the eyes are on Danaher. Has 3 goals already. 7th mark, and kicking from one of his favourite spots on the ground. Goal number 4. That gives the Bombers a little bit of breathing space. Baker saw him leading out on his own. Hawker in space very quickly, saw the lead by Danaher, put the ball out in front of him. Carter nowhere to be seen. And all eyes at that stage were on the man who was felled behind the play. 74 to 52.
Danaher's a start. The Bombers just kicked his 4th goal, and the most important against the breeze. And away they're going into a Hawker who set that last goal up. Up at Danaher again. Not this time. Spills from his fingers and through from behind. Toohey to kick the ball in.
Bernard Toohey, the ex-state under-18 and Geelong player, kicks the ball towards Ironmonger, fisted away from him by Merritt. Another fist back to Merritt again, can't get a kick at the ball. Down the ground again. Hurd breaks clear for Essendon, puts the ball cleverly in the air, at the mark taken by Cordy. Possession to Toohey going past. He's brought down, play on, ball knocked from his hands, back towards Cordy. He in turn brought down, push in the back. Fairly obvious free kick to Bernard Toohey. From the back pocket, Toohey to the outer grandstand side, or the outer side. Ironmonger the target, fist to the ball. And finally it's Mitchell sending forward for the Swans into the centre of the ground where Essendon have the numbers. Well played Bays. Bays long kick towards Kappa. He's in front again, interferes with Winton, off the ground right through for a behind.
Now the sun's popped out from behind the cloud, which is shining right in Winton's eyes. He's looking for Salmon. Salmon has taken 4 marks this stage, and there's Keane. Might have paid that one as well. And Keane, Essendon's most prolific possession winner today with 23. Good reading of the play by the Swans. Williams is all sorts of bother. Lost his confidence up. Good threading and needle-like run by Walsh to man in front. The Terry down her feet there of Stephen Clark. This is Roberts, a nice pickup, good clearing run, down to the wing. Down to Potter. Had it knocked away from him, and both the players tumble into the fence. Good lightning fast passage of footy. The throw in on the outer wing.
7.5 minutes gone last quarter. Essendon 75. 22-point lead over the Swans, 53. Williams trundled over. Gives possession further afield to Mitchell. Or is it Toohey? Whistle after the play. Relayed free kick downfield. And just trying to pick up who's going to take that free kick.
Bays.
Mark Bays. No,
not
Fripp. He's kicked right to the kick-off lines. Kappa from behind, interference. Winton to take the free kick. 8 minutes gone last term.
Kappa all over the place. So Winton will get another kick. Kappa in the goal square. He's the infringing player. Kappa, by the way, has kicked 3 goals. So Winton sees Salmon. Ironmonger's with him. Greg Williams. Walsh clears it through a maze of arms and legs. The 216's after it. Hamilton gets it, strongly tackled by Thripp. Here's Potter. Lovely handball to Thripp. Beautiful pass. Nice mark by Witt. Strides away from Kappa. Sends off the handball to Walsh. He's been a good player, Walshy, today. Sheedy be proud of it.
Free kick behind the play. Illegal shepherd by Winton. Kappa got it in the mouth.
Can't see it.
Biff. Oh, there it is with the other hand.
Well, Kappa's hand went around Winton's shoulder firstly, I think.
He made a meal of it, I've got to tell you that. Kappa, 50 metres out. Puts it into the kick-off lines. It bounces. Free kick, no score. Essendon come away again. And into Darren Williams in the back pocket. Keane unseen by Williams, kicks towards Merritt. Ironmonger in front of the pack, fists only. Here's Keane. And the mark taken by Henwood. Relayed free kick to be taken by Merritt. For a biff on Keane after he disposed of the ball. A bit of talking there allows Healy to mark for the Swans. Long hand pass over the top to Carroll. Vagarious bounce for him. Oh, there's a bit of an iron out behind the play. Mr. Potter again. And the Swans swing into attack once again. Bad bounce for Kappa. Good bounce for Salmon. Salmon quickly to Keane. Keane disposes upfield again for the Bombers. Ironmonger smothers to the ground. Williams brought to ground too high. Lovely reaction by the Essendon fans who thought that was all hogwash.
Williams' fourth kick. Big fellow Salmon. Tap it out. Well, here's a chance now. Thripp screws it back and Winton read it to a nicety. A long one out to Baker. Keane off. Neil Clark on for the Bombers. Darren Williams for the Bombers, head of the outside. A gentle handball to Gary Foles and up towards Izzard. Little bloke's got it. Marked it in front of Roberts. Essendon leading by 22 points across the ground. Bit of talking there by Clark and Clark, former solicitors. Hawker to Clark. Bring him in as well. Now it's Hurd. Maybe the tagger can kick the goal. He's tagged Williams well all day, and Ben Nahar has done it again.
No, a mark.
He's done it again. Very strong one grabber.
Well, it's one thing or the other there, either the free kick or the mark.
He's a bit of a hero up here, John Nichols, is Vander, I suppose, because he's been around and left it late in life to decide that he really wanted to play game and so much talent and ability. But there he goes. It's a hard kick, but he's missed. And eventually it's out.
Yes, he's certainly been a cult figure at Essendon and played a lot of great games. Been a spectacular player for you.
Well said. Over the shoulder shot by Williams. Carter being held onto. Plays allowed to go on. Clark lines up. Gets through two. Still gets through. Kicks for goal. Goals! 4. Well, the Bombers look pretty safe after that one.
And just have a look at those Swans. Punched over. That's taken all the sting out of them, that one.
Well, I tell you, there are a couple of nice weak tackles there. Have a look at these and judge a couple of tackles here for strength. There's the first one. The second one, rather ineffectual. Not only that, ineffective as well. Swans going forward, Jeff.
Winton. Stevie Wright just overran it then. As Murphy gets his boot to it.
Hit the post.
Was it Murphy? It was Mitchell. Rotten luck. Winton. Oh, he really balloons that one. Murphy gets under it. Walsh gets up. Oh, right. He knew the bloke in front of him was about half his size and just crunched him. Hawker.
Bombers running right and lifting all over the field.
Yes.
Hawker. But that was not well done to Henwood. Henwood, who's a long kicker of the football, about to put the Swans back into attack again. Chooses a spiral punt, but not well. Knocked through Salmon's arms. Winton backs up nicely. Long hand pass out towards Clark. And this is Neil Clark. Possession further afield to Bailey. Bailey in turn to Flood. Then going forward, a chance for the Bombers once again. Van der Haar brushed off the ball. Taps it back to Clark, but Carter comes through, backs his judgment, left foot downfield towards Healy. Healy gathers the ball, well shepherded. Healy goes inboard towards Kappa, can't smother the ball, breaking away the Dons once again. High kick in the air by Winton, underneath it right, climbing over the back, no free kick down to Bolton. Bolton for the Swans drives them back towards half forward. Walsh again high but can't mark. Healy on the ground. Essendon player grab without the football, but finally Mitchell it is who comes up with it, but the umpire's whistle is blown for a ball up. 14 and a half minutes gone last term, and the Bombers 81 lead the Swans 54.
The Bombers with 2 goals to the quarter to the Swans 1, and the Bombers kicking against the breeze. And here they go again through Bailey this time. Bottoms hurled aside by Nobby Clark. Good pick up Glenn Hawker. Then up there, Terry Danaher. Swans a chance through Cordy now. 2 Bombers in the way. Hawker gets it away, although he's tackled a little high. Minute work. When he's been furious, and it started that way, and it's finishing that way. And Roger Merritt just showing a little bit of authority there. He's got a lot of catching up to do after having a poor year last year with a bad elbow. As Baker into the pocket. Stephen Clark.
Or is it Williams?
Is it Williams? It is, yeah. Thanks, Dick. Williams hasn't kicked the goal yet, and he's not going to kick this one. Hinman clears it for the Swans. Stevie Wright, a little bit short for him, but he'll have the run on it. Thompson got him and slung him aside. Here's Thripp. Oh, this is a nice run. Swerves away from Flood. Good play, Thripp. Winton again beats Kappa. Healy butters up. You go back. No, I thought he'd had the kick. Stephen Wright now. It's a goal. Just in. Good play.
Yeah, Stephen Wright's first goal was probably a mixture of a passenger play, but it still keeps their hopes alive, even though at this stage Essendon players all over the ground have lifted their game with better ball handling, and I think quite a few of the Swans players have dropped their heads a bit and didn't have that dash that they had in the first 3 quarters.
Essendon by 21 points, 16 and a half minutes gone. Plenty of time for the Swans if they're good enough or have the desire. It's on the ground to Ironmonger, free kick that man, pushed in the back. Well, free anyway. Mitchell offloads. Tui going past. Big punch in the pack as the ball hits the ground. Anybody who wants it. Murphy picks it up, fires, or was it Thripp? Fires at goal. Through, it's gone. That's a goal. Give that one to Murphy. And that's David Murphy's first goal. Good long shot from the pocket. And so the Swans get closer. 15 points the difference now.
18 minutes. Final term. Salmon gets up. Williams again with a handball. He's had more of those, at about 8 today. Chance for the Bombers to do some running, but clever play by Greg Williams again. Darren Williams scoops it out into the arms of the danger man Stephen Clark, who's booted 4 great goals, one of Essendon's best players. And up in the air to Terry Danaher, running with the flight of the ball, and Van der Haar with the ball flown through for a behind.
Carter straight down the centre of the ground. Ironmonger his target. Fist of the ball included Ironmonger and Henwood. Down to ground, Clark has the chance, but it comes off to Potter. Potter kicks the ball long to half forward. Oh, good mark, Flood. Play on now. Out to Folds, 250th game, plenty of courage. Gives it to Hamilton going past. Hamilton in turn drives Essendon towards half forward. Baker interfered with. Players allowed to go on. Carter comes out. Van der Haar offloads him. Picked up by Williams. Duxon dives out of trouble. Hand pass coming through. Glenn Hawker shoots at goal and puts it through. So the lead back to 21 points as the winger comes down the ground. Takes the hand pass. Little shepherding there. Through it came. Neat hand pass to Hawker, running into the open goal. Easy as you like.
A nice piece of play by the Bombers, finishing with Hawker kicking his first goal, has given them a 22-point lead. And off they go again through Neil Clark, this time up to Vander, who's shuffling a little. Oh, a lot of speed shown by Roberts with the Swans. He did it well then and kicks it back, but straight to the arms of Terry Danaher. He has not dropped the ball today. He's played an enormous game. It's his 8th mark. He's kicked 4 goals, been a star, into centre half forward. Kicked to the little man then. Greg Williams to Tui. And over the top there to him, to Tripp. Tripp's on the wing. A short one in towards Carroll. Spins around. Anyone to kick a goal. They need it. Goodness knows. Kappa's overrun. He's almost murdered there. No mercy shown on any full forward at Windy Hill. Steve Wright looking for the free kick. Ball to be thrown in, but it's in the Swans forward line at the 20-minute mark, and the Bombers lead 88-66.
Ball about to be thrown in again. Salmon gets his way to the front in front of Bays. Picked up by Thompson, who falls over, tackled by Wright, ball on the ground, finally kicked out of trouble by Williams towards Ironmonger, and the big fellow grabs it at the 3rd attempt and quickly offloads to Bolton, who has to give it back. Tui, long and high towards half forward. Nobody there, not Kappa, certainly not, it was Izard. Izard out to the members' flank once again. Leads out here for him, but the ball bounces end on end and goes across the line. A throw in before Neil Clark could get to it. I know we gave that earlier goal to Murphy, but I'm inclined to think it was Terry Fripp. Over the back, Salmon. Down to Neil Clark again. He kicks high. Cordy tries to fist the ball, but misses. It's all Essendon as the ball hits the ground. Clark, oh, good tackle. Down the ground, no fear or favour there. Off the ground, Holden not good enough. Picked up by Izard. Dinky little kick to Hawker, who seems to have his own paddock to play in today. Glenn Hawker has been omnipresent on the Essendon half-forward line. His 18th possession, and has played a very valuable game. Hawker. 6 kicks at goal. Here he goes again. It's the opening. It's through. Second goal to Glenn Hawker. And that's just about put the seal on it. After 22 minutes, look at Izard. Valuable kick to Hawker, standing in space.
Yes, Izard took a courageous mark back at centre half back, followed the play right down, and he uses the ball very well.
Final term with Essendon kicking against the breeze, although it's ever so slight now. They've kicked 4 to the Swans 3, and they lead 94-66. I don't think the Swans can get back. And here's the little fellow who did it last time, full of running. 40 metres out, pings and drops it through. That's his first goal. So his second goal. The little fellows are really blistering with pace today. He's had 14 kicks. Stephen Clark's kicked 4 goals. Darren Williams is the one who hasn't scored, and now Izard's kicked his second. Here it is again. Plenty of balance there, running flat out. Did look good.
23 minutes gone, and the Bombers have reached their 100. They lead by 34 points. The test of the Swans' character to see if they can come back from here. Bailey gives it to Baker. Baker sends Essendon forward once again to Hawker. But here's Tui with a bit of pace out there to clear out for the Swans. And the mark taken by Murphy just before he's tumbled over by Izard. A little bit of biffing around the face. Stephen Wright for the Swans. Offloads it inside. Back to Holden. Line very close out there. But he gets it towards half forward. Ball hits the turf again. Williams off the carpet. Danaher. And Essendon win the ball. Neil Clark. Hamilton following up. Vander Haar the fly. Can't mark him backhand, Vander. Free kick to the Dutchman.
Oh, Rod Carter's, he plays it fairly tough, but I think he plays it fairly most of the time. Maybe an outstretched hand across Vander's throat at that stage. Anyway, Vander Haar's having his 6th kick. Kicked 2 goals in a A wonderful third term with Van der Haar. And that's a lovely kick for his third goal. And the Bombers go to
Essendon kicked 12 goals to 3 in the second half for a 47-point win. Not the type of finish to thrill Swans coach Tom Hafey. Essendon by 47 points after trailing by 10 at half-time. 4 goals each to Stephen Clark and Terry Danaher, and for the losers, Warwick